Russians went on an assault and became targets. Thanks to the joint efforts of fighters from 3 brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine, another attempt by the Russians to enter and gain a foothold in the industrial zone on the outskirts of Toretsk was defeated. The group of invaders was discovered on the approach by scouts from the Gyurza unit of the Unmanned Systems Battalion of the 28th Brigade. Then the Russians split up and the first 3 went on the assault. Closer to the building, the stormtroopers began to be met with heavy fire under the control of the Gyurza by infantrymen of the 93rd Mechanized Brigade Colony R and the 53rd Mechanized Brigade named after Prince Volodymyr Monomakh. And in addition, the enemy was prevented from regrouping by dropping bombs from UAVs. As a result of the intense battle, the only surviving occupant began to flee. But he didn't manage to escape far. He was caught up in a barrage of machine guns. The brigade commented on the video. Russians went on an assault and became targets. In another case, a brave Ukrainian soldier storms the Russian troops inside their trenches, and he throws his helmet to the Russian soldier. The Russian soldiers thought it was a grenade and began to run away, only to get shot in the back by the Ukrainian soldier. A Russian soldier by mistake picks up an Ukrainian FPV drone, which landed in their entrance. As can be seen in the released footage, upon hearing that a drone had landed near the entrance to the dugout, one of the Russians hiding there decided to investigate the situation. Carefully peering out from his cover, the enemy soldier decided that this was an extremely good opportunity to capture the Ukrainian drone. But the birds of the Magyar had their own plans for him. FPV drones blow up an abandoned Russian MTLB and a tank in the Donetsk region. Ukrainian forces sent an FPV drone to strike an abandoned Russian armored vehicle, and the drone impact causes a huge explosion, totally destroying the Russian equipment. Nearby the same location, a Russian tank tried to advance, but an Ukrainian drone flies through the open hatches and detonates inside, destroying the tank alongside with its crew. Anti-tank mine forces Russian troops to abandon their mission in the Donetsk region. In Donetsk region, the Russian occupiers once again smell of fried food. This time, the pilots of the RUBPAK Phoenix gave the enemy tank such a warm reception that only a pile of scrap metal remained of the armored vehicle. Russian army is trying to advance in the Ukrainian Sumy region, but every attempt is stopped. Using small vehicles, the Russian troops tried to catch the Ukrainian defense forces by surprise, but they were spotted by the Ukrainian drones, which later adjusted the aim of the Ukrainian mortar fire. Ukrainian mortars delivered some very precise strikes, totally destroying the Russian troops' positions. Yet again, the Russian troops tried to enter inside the territory of the Ukrianian Sumy region near the Basovka district. Again, they used small ATVs vehicles trying to not get detected, but the Ukrainian drone reconnaissance operates deep inside the Russian territory. The Ukrainian drone corrected the aim of the artillery and mortars, which managed to deliver some very accurate strikes, totally destroying Russian troops' positions before they managed to enter inside the Ukrainian territory.